Hey everyone, and welcome back. So doing a quick pickups video today. I don't actually have too much. I think I covered most things in my last video, but a couple of these things actually just came in. I kind of figured, let me kind of go through them real quick so stuff doesn't start piling up too much. So first up, I got the new Steelbook of the 4K release of Dragon Slayer. A lot of us have been waiting a really long time for this to get even just like a Blu-ray release, and of course now we got a 4K and a Blu-ray release. This is a Steelbook, and actually I kind of lucked out because I had a coupon with Best Buy, so I was actually able to get this at a really good price, and I really like it. It comes with this outer slipcover with the original poster artwork, which I'll showcase right here. There's the front right there, there's the side with the title, and of course then there's the back. That's a really cool image there, and it slides out, and then you have this nice new artwork on the inside, and there's the front of the Steelbook right there, and if it'll focus, there's the side with the title. And then finally, there's the back with a nice close-up of the dragon eye. And I don't think there's any artwork on the inside. There's something on the inside. What does that say? Not sure I can read it through the plastic, but just there is some text on the inside right there, which you can see. Let's see if I can try and read that. In the Dark Ages, magic was a weapon, love was a mystery, adventure was everything, and dragons were real. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie, so I don't know if is that how the movie opens? I don't remember. I've actually had not been able to watch this yet, but so happy that this finally got a release and a 4K release on top of that too. So definitely, hopefully worth the wait. Anyway, again, I haven't watched it yet. So I have two shirts from Gutter Garbs. One of them actually, I don't think I mentioned before in a video. Actually came in a little bit ago, and I don't think I featured. If I did, then I'll just go through it real quick. It's two Friday the 13th shirts. First one is for part 2, and you can see right here. Love that artwork on that. Look at that. That's really cool. This is one of those like limited time ones, where it's only available for like 4 days on their website. And then the next one, which actually I did just get in the other day, is this one for part 3, which I absolutely love. I remember they had this one available once before, like a long time ago, and I missed out on it, and I was kind of bummed because I really like the artwork on that. So happy I was able to get both of them. It's kind of funny just because I kind of felt like I went so long without really any Jason or Freddy shirts, and like the Gutter Garbs now I actually have quite a few. All right, so moving on to actually a couple more Paramount titles. These I'll go through definitely pretty quick. These are the new 4K releases of the Next Generation films. First one for Star Trek Generations right there, and there's a front slipcover. There's a back with all the details, and the inside is pretty much the same, but I'm glad they're using the original poster artwork on these. And next up is First Contact. You see right there, there's a front and the back with all of the details. Moving on to the next one, Star Trek Insurrection. Again, there's the front right there with that poster artwork, and finally the back with all of the details right there. And then the last one, Star Trek Nemesis, and again, there's the front of the slipcover right there with the original poster artwork, and the back with all of the details. And I'm a fan of the Next Generation. This, I kind of grew up kind of watching Next Generation, and I really enjoy the movies. I know some of them kind of feel they were a little mixed, especially like the last two between Insurrection and Nemesis. And yeah, I mean, I can understand it. So Insurrection, for example, like I like Insurrection, and even though there are moments where it does feel cinematic and stuff, it for the most part it really seems like it's just like a bigger like episode rather than like a movie. So it's like, I don't know, but I mean, kind of all these years later, I think I can definitely appreciate it more now, because like it doesn't matter, because like I know what to expect. And as far as Nemesis, which is kind of funny because like a lot of people really don't like Nemesis. I really like Nemesis, so I don't know, I guess I'm alone in that one, but I really enjoy it. Also, one of the early roles of Tom Hardy, where he plays the bad guy in it. Really, really young Tom Hardy. Anyway, some of you know, like last year, I picked up the first 6, with the, original crew. I picked up the 6 movies for that in 4K. And so when these came out, I have to say I wanted to pick them up. At some point, it was actually going to hold off for a sale. But on first week of release, at least on Amazon, like they dropped pretty low, price-wise. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and grab them. I have 2 things left, one movie and then one thing I'll get to. So first up, for the last movie, I did get in the new Arrow release of David Cronenberg's Naked Lunch. And this is the new 4K limited edition version, though there will be a standard release. And there's the front and the side with the title. And there's the back right there. And because this is one of the limited releases, of course, it comes with a couple extra bits, which we will get to. So let's see. All right, first up, it does come with a poster. So you see here's one side of the poster right here, and here is the other side. Always love that they put in the posters with their releases. And then obviously one of Arrow's like mighty, not booklets, but like books. I mean, this, again, like this thing, it's like them and Second Sight. They had these like massive books that they include, but they're so cool. There's so much information. And again, they always have like these really nice like behind the scenes. I like that one there with David Cronenberg. Here's another one with David Cronenberg. Check that one out right there. These things are just amazing. They're so full of like information and stuff. And it's like, again, I mean, like, look how thick that is. It's like, that is nuts. And then here is the inside case, which I'll kind of show. I did flip the cover. The other side is the same artwork that's on the cover of the box. So there's the front right there, and then there's the back just with a bunch of the details. And it does have, straighten that out, there's the disc, and it does have a bunch of extra stuff, which is even cooler. So I haven't even looked at a lot of this stuff yet, so let's pull it out. It comes with, let's see, it looks like a couple postcards. Really? They all the same other, all right, so let me show you what the back, because they all have the same back. So look at this. Right there, so that's the back of each one of these, and I'll read that in just a second in case you can't see it. It says, "Greetings from Inner Zone. Exterminate all rational thought. That is the conclusion I have come to." All right, and then let me go through the each picture real quick on the front. So there's the first one right there, and there's the next one, and there's the next one. It's a popular image there. There's the next one. There's that one. And of course, there's Burroughs right there. And finally, and then we're back to the front. Okay, and then it comes with, let's see, what is this? Oh, it's a ticket. Let's get a close-up of this. Look at that. There's the front, there's a ship. This on the back, passage ticket right there. So here's the thing. I haven't seen the movie in many years. And I remember actually having a little bit of a mixed reaction to it. But I really want to revisit it now. So some of these details I don't really mean too much to me at the moment, but I'm looking forward to revisiting the movie. And then it comes with, looks like, 2 business cards. So the first one is this one for the general practitioner, and then there's the back. You'll see how elegantly this works. And then finally, the other one for the exterminator, which you can see right there. There's the front of the card, and then finally, there's the back. Exterminate all rational thought. So some cool extras, which I'm sure will actually mean a little bit more to me once I revisit the film. And of course, that's the thing with David Cronenberg films is like, because sometimes like, several of the films, like I've seen them, when I've seen them the first time, I'm like, yeah, it's okay, because sometimes I don't quite get everything. And then, I'll kind of revisit them. And then all of a sudden, like, I'll just fall in love with them. So I'm hoping that happens with this. I really, really do. So that's it for this pickups video as far as, like, movies and stuff go. I do want to just showcase one thing real quick. Technically, it's more for the Star Wars channel, which I'll talk about in just a moment. But I just figured kind of give you a little bit of a teaser of something I actually got in just a couple weeks ago that I think it's actually really, really cool. And that's this Comic-Con exclusive from, Jesus, say what year? I don't even know what year this is from. Hold on. 2008, I think it looks like. Because this is from the Legacy Collection. And the Legacy Collection hasn't been around for a long time. But as you can see right there, it's the hologram moment from Empire Strikes Back. And what's cool about this is the fact that it actually, as you can see there, it does actually play the dialogue from that scene. And actually, from what I've seen online, it does actually play the entire scene, and the Emperor actually does light up, which is cool. And let me just kind of show you the back of the box just real quick right there. Now, I would play it for you, but unfortunately, it's not working. And because, again, this goes back to 2008, I'm a little bit terrified to actually open up that battery compartment, and I'm afraid it may not actually work anymore. If there's batteries in it that I'm sure have long corroded, maybe I can save it I'm hoping I can. And eventually I will be opening this on my Star Wars channel, which again, that channel is always linked in the description below. So I don't know, just a really cool thing that I found. I lucked out on it as well. I mean, this is because it was an exclusive for a long time ago. First off, I didn't even know this existed until recently. I was watching a couple of them on eBay, but man, they're pricey. And I just happened to find one that was at least decent. You know, I think a lot of this stuff, you rarely get cheap, but at least it was a decent price where I kind of felt okay about it. Actually happy to have that for my Star Wars collection. And real quick, speaking of the Star Wars channel, there is going to be content on there. Actually, I just need to finish my intro video, and then I'm going to have like a lot of these little mini videos in the short term before I get to like the main aspects of that channel in the long term. I've kind of been hovering around. I spent way too much time trying to come up with a like intro thing for the channel that would go before each video, and I spent way too much time on that. Like literally I spent like a ton of time going through different ideas and became almost like way too elaborate. And then at the end of the day, I'm kind of thinking, you know what, at least in the short term, because I can always change it down the line, in the short term I'm just literally just probably gonna copy very similar to the opening that I have for these videos on this channel, just a little bit more maybe Star Wars-esque for the other channel, because it would make sense if they were kind of connected, you know, because of me. So I figured, you know what, for right now, I think I just need to do that so I can move on, get that first intro video up. Although I may re-record it because now it's been several weeks since I actually recorded that. So I don't know. I'll go through it. If there's anything I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll just re-record it. Or if it's like, I'm not going to say anything differently, then I'll just get it edited, get it up there, and get the other videos, you know, going on there. Because there's so many times I really want to make a video for that channel, but I was like, no, I can't do that until I get the intro video out. At least was my thinking. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. Just want to kind of give a mini update to the Star Wars channel because I know some of you have already subscribed over there. And something that is coming up this coming week, because we're going to be on Alien Day, you know, 4/26 is obviously Alien Day, in honor of LV 4/26, and something I've actually had for a while, and I really want to make a video on it, but because I never got around to it, and I don't know, I know a couple of you know about it, but I don't know how noticeable it's been, and I was like, man, if I could actually hold off till Alien Day, I think it would be perfect, and that is actually right there behind me, a new alien statue I've been wanting to get for a long time. So I'm actually going to cover that in my Alien Day video. So keep an eye out for that. So that's it for this pickups video. Definitely let me know if you've picked up anything recently as well. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.